One of the most important sections of the Ventura system is actually the promotions area. The promotions area helps us take the data that we have mined from waivers and registrations and then contact these people with promo emails. And there's multiple promo emails that are set up automatically in the system. So let's go take a look at some of those. In order to see what we have, we just click on promotions, and promo emails, and you'll see there's a birthday campaign, a special campaign, and an event follow-ups. So let's take a look at these real quick. Now we're going to set these up for you. That way you don't have any work to do. This type of email that you're looking at here with all of this HTML is a bit confusing if you're not an HTML guy, but it's necessary to make the type of emails we want. A lot of other email systems out there, they don't make very good responsive emails, but this one is. So what's a responsive email? So for example, our birthday emails, we can set all types of parameters. So we're going to send this out, and we can choose how many days before their birthday it goes out. So we like setting it to 30 days. The idea is this is going to go out to a mother of a child because she did the waiver form, or to a person, and give them enough advance notice so they can plan a party for their birthday. And we found 30 days worked pretty good. You can set the parameters. So if we wanted one birthday email to go out to kids between the ages of 3 and 7 because we're offering a Nerf party or a clown party, whatever we could. Then we could also have a different one that goes out to kids that are going to be between the ages of 8 and 14, where we offer them a paintball party. And we can do another one for 21 on up to 50, where we have a drinking party, whatever the case happens to be. So you can set multiple birthdays and have them based on different ages. So let's just take a look at one of these right now. So here is an email that basically we send out from one of our locations. So we're going to stick your logo up at the top, and then there'll be a graphic, and we have some set graphics that are pretty nice. But if you have something specific you want, no problem. We will import it and add it to the top of your email. So here we're saying we'd like you to come to play paintball on your birthday, another year's pass. What better way to celebrate than an outing? We want to give Billy Tester a free day of play. Now, obviously, this Billy Tester, that will be the actual personalized name from the waiver data. So if Jimmy Johnson has a birthday 30 days from today, he would get an email that says, we want to invite Jimmy Johnson to come play at our location. And then we happen to give them a free entry with the gun, the tank, the safety goggles, and 100 paintballs. And we set a time limit. So we're saying anytime 10 days before your birthday or 10 days after your birthday. And we can set any of these things that you want. There's a book now button in there. We have some little terms and conditions in here, how to redeem this thing. Just bring it back either on your phone or printed. And it's only good for that individual, so you can put something on there that says it's not transferable, etc. So whatever you want. And then there's also room for anything else that you want to put on, like it's not just for kids, or if you have an upcoming event that you also want to promote, we have room for multiple things on here, but we like to not crowd any of the emails too much. Now, when we talked about responsive, this is what it's going to look like if somebody opens it up on their computer. But it turns out about 70% of all your emails are read on phones. So we want to make sure it looks good on a phone. And in this particular emails that we make, if you scale them down to phone size, they're still going to respond properly. So it's going to change the look of it automatically as it goes from one format to another. So it's going to look good on phones, be legible on phones. It's easy for them to just click and go straight into the reservation system. So then they can sit there and say they want to book in 12 people or whatever. And this happens to be a demo that's not set up, but you get the idea. So they can sit there and it'll take them straight back to your site in order to do whatever promos you want to do. So that's what the birthday emails do. Okay, so now there's another promo that is very powerful, is the follow-up promo. So let's just take a look at this. What we do with this one is one day after the event, we send this thing to all of the guests that showed up. and we can say don't include people that were not checked in. So when you check people in with the waivers, what ends up happening is at midnight on the day they played, we send them a thank you letter. So we want to say thanks for coming out and playing. It's important to us that you had a fantastic time. If you can think of anything we can do to improve, please let us know. Here is a free pass good for Billy Tester. Again, pulling the name from the waiver. Any day before, and we set it 14 days in the future. So what we're doing is we're inviting all of our customers to come back within the next 2 weeks, including a free play and all the equipment if they'll simply come back. And we ask them to do a review. And we ask them to do a review on Google or Facebook. Having Google reviews is very important. A lot of people look at the Google reviews in order to decide what facility they want to visit, and asking for positive Google reviews. There's nothing wrong with that, and we have it here. When they click, it automatically takes them directly to the Google spot to do a review, so they can sit here and hopefully give us a 5-star review and add some details and post. The same thing is true with uh, the promo email as far as getting a Facebook review. So we also have a direct link going to the Facebook page as well. So both of those will help increase the number of reviews you get for your facility, which is good on either Facebook or on um, the Google reviews. Okay, so those are built in. They cost you absolutely nothing. Now, it's also possible to send blast emails. Oh, and since we mentioned it before, this also is a responsive email. So you can see that as we squash down the size to phone size, it will automatically reformat so it will read good on a phone. You don't have to scroll back and forth in order to see the images. They automatically size to fit the 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 medium that you are using in order to view it. Okay. All right. So let's close that. Now let's look at another one. You can also send blast emails. Now, blast emails are going to be a slight cost involved in them, and that's going to be based on how many people that you have that are in your email list. Okay, so now let's just take an example. President's Fortnight. So we did an email a little while ago, and we can name it. We choose to do a special, and then you can set minimum and maximum ages. So if you wanted, again, to send something about a Nerf party, you don't want to send it to anybody over the age of, say, 7. You could send one from kids 4 to 7 or whatever you wanted to do. So you can set any age bracket. I've had people send out specials when they were looking for employees, and they said they only wanted to send it to people from the ages of 17 to 21. So you can do those type things as well. So here's an email, and on this last email, I happen to send 12,670 of them. Okay, so let's preview what this email looks like. And this was a President's Day special that we were running at one of our locations. So we made a graphic with the presidents and then saying that they're bored and they wanted to play Fortnite instead. And so we had a Fortnite day camp type thing where people could play Fortnite, and we had some Fortnite targets they could shoot with paintball guns, and we did some Nerf playing and a couple of different things. Then they could play paintball afterwards. So we blasted out this email to all of our customers, and we ended up filling 60 spots within an hour and a half of sending out this email. So it was extremely effective. Since the kids were out of school that day, the parents were all looking for something to do. So we sent it out about 4 days before the holiday, and we filled in. So excellent. That's a lot of fun. Now, as far as the cost of doing these, our blast emails are a fraction of the cost of something like Constant Contact. So, for example, anytime you're going to send one, let's just suppose I was going to send, we'll preview whatever the heck this one is. So here's a email that we were working on, and let's suppose it was done at this point, and we want to send it. So we can do a count on how many people is this going to go out to, and when it does that count, it's going to figure out how many people will it go to and what's the cost. So that would go to 13,423 people, and it would have a cost of $32.12 for 13,000 people. Just to give you a perspective, let's take a look at Constant Contact pricing pricing. So here's off the Constant Contact page, their pricing. If you were sending to 13,000 people, it would cost you $195. Okay, so you're looking at $195 instead of $32.12. So we're a fraction of the price of any of these other email programs, MailChimp, Constant Contact, etc. So we're considerably less expensive. The other thing that's nice about all our outgoing emails, if you're doing the promotions through us, the birthdays go out, the follow-ups, all these are tied together. And if somebody unsubscribes after they get a birthday notice, they're not going to get another email because you're using multiple email services. Okay, so that's a very important thing. Now, with all of these emails, you don't have to worry about formatting these things and making all this stuff because we'll create them for you at no charge. So if you want a particular email, you have an event coming up, a zombie hunt, we're open for spring break, whatever, you just kind of let us know what you want. If you have any graphics that you want us to include, you can email them to us or tell us where they are on your web page. Give us an idea what text you want. You can send us exact text or say, here, wing it. We have done thousands of these emails, and we have these templates set up where it's real easy for us to build them for you. We're going to be adding some stuff to make it much easier for you to build really good templates in the future. But at this point, it's a little difficult, and so we're just going to do it for you. There are some very simple ways to send simple email. So if I wanted to do a new email, I can go in and just add graphics and with HTML or just add text. So if I wanted to do something like just add um, we are open starting June 3rd. Okay, as an example, I can highlight this and I can make it red and I can center it and I can make the font size really big. And so I can go type whatever I want and I can add a graphic to this thing. So this is going to be I don't know, let's try a we'll look through the seasons here, and it's been a bear of a winter, but we're going to be open because the snow's melting. So now if I want to preview that email, this is what I have. So it's very easy to build simple ones like that, but they don't have all of the benefits of being the responsive ones that look great on phones. And so we'll help you with that. We'll just create them for you. So the advantage of taking care of all of your email stuff built into the system that's driven off the waivers is just a super, super powerful aspect of the Vantora system. If you'd like more information on it, please just give us a call, and using GoToMeeting will let you view our desktop, and we will go through all the aspects of the email marketing. I think you'll find it's one of the best benefits of the system. We love registration, we love waivers, but we make money off promotions. And that's all included in the system for the birthdays and the follow-ups, and very inexpensive to do them for any specials that you want to drive out. Any questions, please give us a call. Thanks.